All right. So we're going to start from the very beginning, boys and girls. We're going to do it right this time. You know, I'm going to play unexperienced. Why not? 30 minutes, 3-day forward. I want normal temperature. I want it a little bit windy and a little bit wet. We're going to start in the early... We're going to start in the late summer season. We're going to start with the athletic character. We're going to start with pirate ships. We're going to do a brand new one. So that's basically sort of how you get set up. No, I miscalculated my initial day to time passage was set to 2 hours equals 3 days, and I wanted it 30 minutes equals 3 days. Mangrove trees, you're having some problems right there. So this is basically the same island we had last time. Same island cluster, same everything. Got the same goal to go over there. Because I use the same cluster. I like the cluster I was in. I want to see where this cluster leads us. But now we're gonna have less time to do stuff, which is kind of cool. But I like the cluster, so I just need to reset my time. Yep, now you can see it from the beginning. We need one of them to be an axe stone shard. And then we need one of them to be a knife stone shard. So I have to beat all these down. There we go. Now we can drop that. Let's go find ourselves some sticks. There's a stick. There's another stick. And there's another stick. Beautiful. Now, this island still has lots of papayas on it. Nice. Nice. I like the papayas. Alright, so we're going to craft up the hatchet, the hammer, and the knife. There we go. First thing we're gonna do is get the hammer made. The hammer lets us make the axe. Hammer lets us make the knife. There we go. We're gonna drop that. Drop that. Pick up the hatchet. Gotta go chop a tree down now. Yeah, higher difficulties are extremely artificial. The main thing you'll notice is just the amount of resources it takes to make stuff. I'm playing on the medium difficulty level, and you'll notice it takes a little bit more stuff to make things now. Whoa, that tree just that's what that tree did last time. It just does not like me. It's the yeet tree. Yes, I yeeted that tree. All right, so I want to take it off of that. I do not like it on that. I want it on my ropes. See, now it takes 5 coconut fibers to make a rope, where on my previous playthrough, when I was on beginner, it took 3 coconut fibers to make a rope, a small rope. Now, the one thing that's interesting is that for hemp, it takes 1 hemp stem to make a small rope, no matter what difficulty level you're on. So on the higher difficulties, hemp is a very important thing, because your coconut fibers, you're going to use up a lot more of those, but the hemp, you'll still only use 1 hemp stem no matter what. Which is super awesome. Alright, so crafting equipment. I want a backpack. I want a side bag. I want a tool belt. And I want a small crate. And each one of these takes more stuff now too. Before the backpack, the backpack took 1 palm frond, and now it takes 3. So everything just takes more stuff. Which is fine. I mean, it just limits what you can do in a lot of ways. And 4 palm fronds for that now. Oh my god, 30 years of support from the Stoolie Meister. Thank you so much, Stoolie, for the 30-month, 30-year. Thank you so much for the support, my friend. How the heck are you doing, buddy? How's Doppelgamer doing? Have you heard from
30 years of support?
Have you heard from Doppel lately? Have you heard from the Doppelman? Why do I have this bug right now? I have like sticks upon sticks upon sticks upon sticks. That was so weird. But I hope Doppel's doing good, man. Talked to Pip about a month ago. He's doing well as far as I can tell. Oh, that's good. Okay, good deal. I miss it. I miss him so much. I miss Pip. I completely understand. Any tips for extremely late game 7 days to die? Don't die. Get ready for absolute chaos and hell because they're going to be coming. Oh, he has a new lady friend. Ooh. Well, there we go. You know, lady friend will always take precedence over streaming. So yeah, don't die late game. That is what I would highly recommend to you is don't die late game. It tends to shorten your chances of survival. It does. It makes your survival really hard. So definitely write it down. Make a note of it. Make a note of this day, because it is that there's some truth and wisdom in those words. Don't die late game. Now with the speed of stuff, with the speed of time sped up now, you'll notice that our hunger and thirst are going at a slightly accelerated rate over what they were before, but that's because we sped up time. We sped up time. So, actually, I need to take two of those. And actually, I need to have one of those too. Boop. Hey, where? Hold on a sec. Where do you think you're going? Where did you think you were going? Oh, jeez, Louise. There's no bears here. Yeah, late game. I would say. I'd say late game, make sure that you got your base pretty well secured for Horde Night, because it's just going to get worse and worse as time goes on. During the day, I would spend at least one day just getting gunpowder stuff done. Then I would also do missions for the different vendors, as well as get some houses cleared. Start going for the big POIs. You can start going for the big Shamways and shotgun messiahs and stuff late in the game, which you can't really do early in the game because you just don't have the weapons. But and then start collecting all the books. Get all the books together. Those books will really help you out. The books will give you a huge, huge bonus. Hey, where do you think you're going, Mr. Coconut? No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. But yeah, it's more just about it's almost Smelly Fries. It's a lot like the Long Dark. It's just don't get overconfident in the late game of 7 Days to Die, because that will probably kill you. That's probably going to be the thing that ends you if you get too overconfident in late Long Dark. I just want to make some ropes. Just, you know, you'll need to prioritize making ammo. At that point, you'll probably want to have several forges. One that is specifically set to make certain stuff for you. Get your base all upgraded to concrete so that they can't just plow through your base. At nighttime. On Horde Night. And, yeah. And after that, just kind of, you know, chill out, have fun, do your thing. Do your thing. Alright. So this time, I think what I'm gonna do, this time, is I think I'm gonna actually build a raft right off the bat. I don't even want to paddle anywhere. I think I'm just gonna build a raft. I think I have enough stuff to maybe do it here. It'll be a small raft. It's not going to be a big raft. It'll be a small raft. Oh, I need 5 wood trunks. Holy crud. I forgot how much more resources it takes. We can get those, though. A lot more resources. Actually, no, I'm just going to build a simple raft. Never mind. I keep forgetting. I set myself up for a harder gameplay. My fault. Because for the last 40 days, I've been using a house that already had some spikes and traps in it. But now that the house is nearly destroyed, I'm getting a bit worried. You'll definitely want to build your own base. Build your own base. That's the best. Choose a road that you can build your base in and just build your own base there. That's what you're really going to want to do. Using pre-built houses is not a bad idea as a it's not bad to use pre-built houses if you are just going to use it to craft in. But if you're using it as a defense base, you don't want to do that. Is what I guess I'm trying to say. Because defense-wise, those pre-built houses, they will get wrecked pretty fast. The mobs will tear those apart. Okay, we found a brown coconut. We gotta hit it with something. Now, you can notice in our crafting, there's also building for all the floors, walls, openings, shelters. There's actually a whole skill tab that shows you your skills, and you actually get, like, upgrades to those, and you can actually get experience for surviving a certain number of days, that then you can spend experience points on different things like dismantling, aiming, farming, starving, drying, fire starting. There in your journal, there are actual quests that you can look at. There's also tutorials which you can do, which we're doing the brown coconut tutorial right now. There's some hints it'll tell you what to do with certain things, and there's some quests, but they don't have a lot of quests available right now. There is no story as of yet, but that is to come at some point. Hit the cut coconut with the knife. And enjoy your coconut flesh. There we go. See, we just finished that quest. Dang it, I destroyed that. I didn't mean to destroy that. That sucks. I meant to just hit it once. Alright. Let's go finish off our raft here. You're off not to... okay, you're off not to die? Alright, have a good one. Have a good one, my friend. We need 3 thick branches. Holy crud, that's a lot of thick branch. Am I gonna regret this? This is gonna take us so much longer to build everything. That's okay, though. It'll give us a challenge. It'll give us a little bit of a challenge, boys and girls. But like I said, gameplay-wise, that's the main difference between the higher difficulty levels and the low difficulty levels in this game, is just the amount of resources it takes to build stuff. You just have a very much more limited pool of resources to build stuff with. Alright, let's go pick some papayas. Figure we'll do some papaya picking while we're here. Get our energy back. Now you can dry the papayas, and they're pretty good. They last for quite a while. Okay, why can't I... Why are you in the way, stupid ficus? I tell you, sometimes the ficus is just in the way. You gotta cut it down to get rid of it. There we go. Now I can get my papayas. There we go. And you can use the P button to just put stuff in your backpack, by the way. That's how I was able to easily pick up papayas and just put them right in my backpack. Alright, let's finish off our boat. I do like the looks of this island cluster, though. It looks like there's a lot of good stuff around here. Alright. Grab that. Put it on the back of the boat there. Boop-a-doo. Get out my rope. Attach it. There we go. Some papayas in there. Put that in there. That coconut flesh in there. Stick in there. Yeah, I'm glad we started over with the same seed too. I just wanted to give it a try and see what, you know, see what it was like with the shorter days and stuff. Grab some more papayas here. This will definitely be known as Papaya Island, boys and girls. Now, papayas and this sort of fruit do grow back in the game. Okay, that oleander's in the way again. So, if we come back here in a long while, you know, after a while, the papayas will actually have grown back. Okay, and you're in the way too, Mr. Bush. Mr. Bush, you're in the way. Okay, I think we got all the papayas off the island, right? Wow, yeah, there's a lot of papayas. What? Oh, Magic Jack! Oh, you beautiful human being. Thank you, Magic Jack. I was actually looking at that game earlier. Now we're gonna have to play that game too! Gosh dang it. Magic Jack, thank you for the gift of Artico there. We will definitely give that a shot. We will definitely give that game a shot. I was looking at that earlier, and I was like, yeah, it looks kind of cool. Alright, see, now the hemp, this is the greatest way. Oh, you know what I should do? I should grab some of the hemp buds off of it. Should have done that before I whacked it with my knife. That's okay. Well, thank you again, Magic Jack. You're gonna need earmuffs. Oh, does it get really cold in that game? Even colder than Long Dark? I guess you are in the Arctic, huh? It looked kind of cool, though. I like that you got to play around with dogs. I mean, that's one of the reasons I love that Red Lantern game. You got to play with the doggy doos. I don't know, but I see snow, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that one a try. Well, thank you very much for the gift of the game. I appreciate it. I was looking around for any other hemp that might be here. The hemp kind of blends in with all the flora and fauna. There's one right there. I didn't even see it. Let's look around for some more hemp buds. Hemp buds! There's usually like 4 or 5 on a plant. There we go. The big reason hemp is so important is hemp is one of those items that, even on the higher difficulties, it still only takes 1 hemp stem to make a rope. It only takes 1 of those to make a rope, where it takes like 5. It already takes 5 coconut fibers to make 1 small rope with this character right now on medium difficulty level. So on harder difficulty level, it'll even be more. It'll be even more to make the to make it. So, all right. Do we have a pre-made paddle around here anywhere, ladies? Give me a. Can I get a pre-made paddle? There's a little bit of salt on that tree. That tree's a little salty, boys and girls. And there's a pre-made paddle, yeah. Now, what I did last time actually worked. So what I did last time... I killed a Crabbity-Boo. I wonder if you can just take the meat and, like, gather the salt from it. Nope. I'm gonna leave the meat here. I know, it's gross. It's meat on the ground. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Bring our little paddly canoe over here. Get out one of our containers. Grab the salt. Put it on the meat. Put the meat in our backpack. Easy poo again. Alright. Alrighty then. Let's see where we're at food-wise. Food hunger, we're okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good on everything. All right, time to head off to our island again. This is a good start island. Put our little boat out there. Grab our paddle. Too shallow. Okay, now the water's not shallow anymore. Said it was too shallow, but it wasn't too shallow. Okay, so now we begin the long journey again. But that's okay. I'm glad we started in the same seed. I'm glad we started in the same seed. We sort of know what we're gonna get. We got some islands over there. Got some islands over there. We got a couple islands out in front of us. There's another one I see way over the distance there. And we know that the island that we're going to isn't a bad island per se. It actually is a pretty nice little island. It's got quite a bit of stuff on it. It doesn't have any papayas on it, but it's you know, it's pretty decent for what it is. Well, I will definitely have to give Artico a try. Probably next weekend. I'll give it a shot on Saturday. We'll do some Artico on Saturday, Magic Jack. After we do some Stream Loots Long Dark. We'll give Artico a try. I wonder if I'm the only one alive. I may be the only one alive. I don't know. I guess we will see when we will see. Whoa! My phone at? Oh, it's 100% charged. Okay, cool. There's a little island over there. Okay, I'll start the green. I'll start the green coconut quest. Start the green coconut quest. Why not? Those quests up there you really don't have to do. If you know how to play, they're basically for people who are not familiar with the game, and it kind of pokes them along in the right direction. That gives them a little, give them that little pokety poke in the right direction, so that they can, you know, get a little help figuring out how to get going on the game. Now, one thing I did not do is, and I highly recommend you do, is get save points every once in a while. Because the game is still glitchy, especially if you're playing on the experimental server like I am. You will want to get saves when you leave an island, when you get to an island, after you've done any sort of major construction or built up any sort of thing. You'll probably want to get a save point just in case the game crashes, or if you start having graphical issues and you need to exit out. I don't really experience a lot of those anymore, but it does happen. Things kind of trip out every once in a while. Mainly having to do with collision issues and random stuff like that. So just beware. Beware that it can happen, and getting save points is never a bad thing, because this game does not auto-save. This game very much is like Subnautica. You do not get save points unless you make your save points. So make your save points every once in a while. Now, as far as the save points that you can make, you can't name them or anything. So do beware that when you get a save point, there's 4 save point slots available in each of the 4 profiles. Each game is stored in its own profile. So you could have like 4 different games going at the same time. The problem is, though, that when you save, you basically are erasing your oldest save and replacing it with a new save, and your other 3 saves get moved down the line. And then if you save again, it replaces the oldest save, and again your saves get shuffled. So it's always deleting the oldest save and keeping the newest saves. So there's not a way to actually have like a save from, you know, 3 hours ago. If you've saved 20 times between now and the time you started, the only saves that will exist are your 4 most recent saves. So just beware of that. You can get into that position where all your saves are bad. I got into that position in one of my game files because I saved way too often. And I basically saved my way into not being able to survive on the game any longer. There was no good solution to my save. Because it's like one save I made was right before a storm. One save I made was like when I got back onto my boat during a storm. The next save was another point. It was a mess. It was a nightmare. And so I was just like, well, that game's done. Washed my hands of it. I did not escape the Pacific. I did not survive the Pacific. I've died a lot of ways, but to die to saves is probably the most embarrassing. Interesting. It looks like the same island we were on before. Come along now. You can paddle. You big baby. You don't even have your left hand on the paddle. You don't even, if you weren't just paddling with your right hand, you would probably be doing better. The nice thing about this game too, one of the things I will say, I will tell you my dog in the fight with this game. The developer for this game has been very kind to me and to my channel. And they've even stopped by a couple of times and hung out with us while we're playing Escape the Pacific. They've even fixed some bugs for us while we were playing the game. They've answered questions from viewers about the game. They've just been very nice about that. They haven't done it recently, but they did that for a little while, and it was really nice of them to do that. I really appreciated that. So, Big shout out, big thanks to Gamers for Gamers team. Really nice group, nice couple of guys over there working on the game. It was one guy for a while. Now I believe he has 2 people working on it with him. The game is on the Steam store. I think it is. Yeah, it's $14.99. You can get it for PC only, I believe. PC only. Yeah, PC only. I don't know what's up with the mixed reviews. I mean, there's 496 reviews. They're you know, most of the recent reviews seem to be pretty good. It's a good game. Some guy wrote, "It's a good game, and bugs are to be expected in EA, but it crashes are way too often. The 267 hours I played, it's crashed more than 25 times. Actually, you have to save about every 5 to 10 minutes, which becomes really annoying." Well, I can get that. Wow, he's got 260. He's played this game for 267 hours. You see a slice of pizza? What? You're even in the credits of the game? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. The credits of the game? What are you talking about? Most people recommended it, though. Interesting concept. Had to ditch a lot of tedium and stupidity to become enjoyable. It has to ditch a lot of tedium and stupidity to become enjoyable. Hunger and thirst are a constant bother. It's a survival game. How do you leave a review saying hunger and thirst are a constant bother? Have you ever played The Long Dark, my friend? Hunger and thirst is a constant bother. That is a direct quote. Oh god, that's too funny. Can't get much done because you're constantly stopping to eat and drink. Duh. Swimming is horrid. But you must go diving for critical items. Yeah, swimming's not horrid. You just can't go out with a full. You can't go out with a full pack of gear on your body when you swim. Swimming's not horrible at all. Swimming is just fine. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay. And after each thing, he says, "Ugh." So this is exactly how it reads. Can't get much done because you're constantly stopping to eat/drink. Ugh. Swimming is horrid in this game, but you must go diving for critical items. Ugh. You have to alternate sleeping on ground with sleeping in bed to be able to stay asleep until morning until fully rested. Ugh. And now they're introducing building decay. It takes forever to build things. Then they're going to decay? Ugh. And seagulls can kill you. Yes, really. Between the tedious chordom and stupid elements and bugs, I can't recommend this game now. Doubt it will improve. The developers seem to be in love with the boring and tedious direction they're taking for the game. So sad. Ugh. The TLD, he would complain about the snow being too white and too cold, yeah. I really want to like this game. I've played it for almost 90 hours. I normally love survival games, and I'm not too bothered by the grind. I really dislike leaving negative reviews, especially for indie games, and I do realize this game is in early access. That said, the game still has so many bugs. It's unplayable. I've reached out to community discussion with questions about the mapping system and whether or not my issue was a bug, but received no replies. So he reached out to the community. So this is the fault of the creator of the game. He reached out to the community discussion for a forum for the game about questions with mapping and got no replies. So that is the developer's fault. Developer, you need to work on that. Also, the inventory system moving between hands, bags, containers, weight versus volume with no way to split items is the most ridiculously clunky thing I've ever experienced. And I play, well, then obviously he's never played Green Hell. Obviously he's never played Green Hell because their backpack is atrocious. Also, the fact that it takes several in real life hours to move between clusters is just boring. Well, guess what? They just introduced fast travel between clusters. Hence it being an indie game. An indie game. And hence it being an early access. Good God. Good Lord. I didn't want to drop that. I want to look at it. With our shipwrecked far southwest. Okay, good. Okay, we got that. It's an indie game. What do you expect? Okay, let's go on. Also, blah, 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 blah. Also, the fact that it takes several hours to move between clusters is just boring. This game shows promise. I like that there are different kinds of islands in the beginnings of a story. Please keep updating, fixing bugs, and for Flying Spaghetti Monster's sake, streamline the ridiculous inventory system so I can change this review. So his problem with the inventory system was moving between hands, bags, containers, weight versus volume with no way to split items. Okay, I can agree with that a little bit. Yeah, I was just reading a few reviews. I was just curious what the negative reviews were about, you know. I was just curious why people would leave it, you know, what they thought negative. I loved the first one, that hunger and thirst are a constant bother. I can't get over that. Hunger and thirst are a constant bother. Yeah. Obviously never played The Long Dark, where hunger and thirst are the thing that kill you 99.999999999% of the time. I love that one. Most of the reviews are pretty good, though. There's 530 reviews. It has mixed. I was just curious about what people were, like, upset about it with, you know? I mean, for me, it's a nice, peaceful game that I can chill with and have fun with. And it's $15. I mean, you want to talk about games that I have major problems with, that were buggy as hell upon release, that promised the sun, the moon, and the stars, and delivered you absolutely nothing? All you have to do is look at Cyberpunk 2077, No Man's Sky. I mean, those are games that promised a lot and delivered very little. This game's not promising it's going to be perfect. This game is not promising anything. Anthem. Yeah, Anthem as well. I mean, there's lots of games out there that promise a lot and don't deliver a lot. This game has regular, good, consistent updates. It has pretty decent developer involvement, I'd say. Overall, the developer seems to be very aware and receptive to ideas to fix and improve the game. You know, there are bugs. Is this game perfect? No. Honestly, there's not a perfect game out there. There's some games that get pretty dang close to perfect, but there's not a perfect game out there. Even The Long Dark is not perfect, boys and girls. I know, that's a shocker. That's a shocker that even The Long Dark is not perfect. But it's a really good game. But I enjoy this game a lot. I think this game has so much potential, and they are doing such wonderful stuff with it, and if it ever becomes night, you'll actually be able to see the night sky. I personally like that you can't sleep all night on a bed, and, you know, basically, they fix that now too, because now if you go to lay down, you can actually take naps. You can take naps, boys and girls. You can take naps for a little while. You can just nap for a little while. So you can pass time that way. See, that's the thing, is I think people are thinking that most of the complaints I've seen in those reviews are things that they are taking care of. I mean, honestly, my main issue with the sailing in the game was not that it took me a long time to sail between islands. It's that my boat would capsize half a dozen times while I was sailing between islands. That was my main complaint with sailing. I sort of like that you have to prepare. I like that you have to be like, I mean, I like that you have to gather your resources and get ready to go to another island. You just can't go, oh, let's just sail off to another system. Let's just go somewhere else, you know? I like that you have to plan it out, that you just can't just do it. I think that's pretty cool. But that's just me. You know, I'm just some guy, so what do I know? What do I know? I'm just some guy. Let's make a prawn bed here. Where'd I cut down that tree? Here. Nope, that's not it. Where'd I cut that tree down? Cut down a tree over here. Now I can't find the damn thing. Was it further? I think it might have been further over here. Was it further over here? Yes, it was. Nope, wasn't that one. Oh, that one has some nice coconut. You got some nice nuts there, my friend. Can't put those in my pocket anymore. Yeah, I mean, they've added some stuff to the game. Yeah, hunger and thirst are a constant bother. How does he survive real life? Yeah, it's like, okay. I mean, survival games in general, honestly, survival games in general, if hunger and thirst is not something you ever have to think about, it's almost kind of annoying. It's like, why do you even add that as an aspect into the game? If you're not going to make it have some sort of import to the game, why have a hunger and thirst component in the game in the first place? That's what I usually look at. I would rather have it be quote unquote annoying than to be a thing where you don't have to ever really worry about it. We're just like, oh, hunger and thirst, yeah, that's a thing. But to remember, if you're in the main menu, there's a button for credits. I think it's called "And here the devs thank some people." I should check it. Okay, we'll check it. We'll check it out. I lost track of where that damn. Okay, where is the damn? I'm just gonna put some coconuts down here. Yeah, if hunger and thirst are irrelevant, is it really a survival game? That's the thing. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. It's like hunger and thirst are two of the most important things in a survival game, to be honest. That's what survival games revolve around, hunger and thirst being an issue. Because without those, I mean, imagine Long Dark if you never had to worry about hunger and thirst. Or if hunger and thirst wasn't an issue. If you could just, if like, yeah, maybe I need to eat a little bit today. You know, imagine Long Dark without that. It wouldn't be the Long Dark. I mean, that's one of the things that makes Long Dark such a challenge. There's so many people who are like, yeah, I died because I couldn't find any food. I couldn't get any animals. I couldn't get any animals killed. I mean, hunger and thirst in Long Dark has driven me to do some rather extreme things, like eat wolf and bear meat before I had Cooking 5. I mean, hunger and thirst has made me do some crazy stuff in that game, because I didn't have the stuff I needed to survive. So, yeah. Oh, and the sun's going down. Oh, it looks so nice out here. Then I would perhaps if I survive finally in the Long Dark, if you didn't have to worry about hunger and thirst. You'd be like, yes, no hunger and thirst. No hunger and thirst, biatches. All right, I'm going to grab that. I'm going to equip that meat. I want to get a little fire started here. Oh, nope. What did I do there? What did I do there? What did I do to deserve that? Okay, so let's get a campfire started. Campfire. Have any fire sticks on me? I have a couple. I have more fire. I think I have a couple fire sticks in here. No, I do not. Let's just equip that. Back in the early days of 8-bit games, some cost 1 food per point of movement to New Square Ultima, for example. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's how it is. But hey, I mean, you know, if somebody doesn't like a game, they don't like a game. I just find the food comment, the food and water thing kind of funny, because honestly, after playing Long Dark, I will say I don't even find the food and the water components of this game to be overly strenuous, and in fact, I in some ways even like the food and water stuff in this game, because it actually, with the water decaying, I like how the water decays. I like how food decays. I like that you have to keep sort of a balance between all of your different stuff, which is kind of cool. I like the food diversity aspect to it. We do need to make ourselves a fishing weir. So we can start getting some fish. I also need to make myself a drying rack so we can get some food dried. So we need to craft up a fishing thing. We need to craft that up. So we're going to take a long stick and a bunch of small sticks. We also need to craft a drying rack. I also need to craft a dew catcher. I like that you can put out all your stuff too. That's kind of cool. I need small sticks for that. The dew catcher is almost more important than anything at this point, though. I bought an FPS, too many guns, too much violence, and reloading is yeah, I know. Reloading is such an inconvenience, I swear. I'm not gonna I don't want to make too much fun of them. I don't want to make too much fun of him. It's just, I do find it a little bit on the humorous side, though. You buy a survival game and then complain about hunger and thirst. I mean, I will agree. The backpack, in some instances, is a little annoying. I personally like the weight volume thing. I do wish there was a way to split things other than you basically have to equip an item. You have to do that to split things into 2s and 3s. So there's no way to split items yet, but I'm sure that's coming down the road. Is splitting items really a reason to hate on a game? That you can't split stacks of stuff? I mean, if you have that many stacks of stuff, are you really doing that badly in the game? Because obviously you got a bunch of stuff. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I do not. I'm so sorry, Papaya. I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there. So sorry, Mr. Papaya. Well, yeah, but most games want to have some stakes for having, you know, some sort of stakes for food and water. I mean, I will agree with the one gentleman's opinion about the backpack. I think it needs some tweaking. I don't think it's game-breaking, but it does need some tweaking. Wow, it got suddenly really light out here, didn't it? Something got really light out here. So yeah, would I like him to tweak the backpack? You betcha. Did I really, I mean, do they really need to tweak the traveling between islands? No, but I'm curious to see what fast travel looks like. Should be cool. Should be cool if it doesn't take, you know, 2 hours to travel between islands. Personally, I kind of liked that. Yeah, the coconut husk with the knife thing, the hatchet thing is a good trick. The hatchet I have, though, will destroy it in one hit. I'd have to hit it with this hatchet here to make that work. So if I hit it with this one, takes it down to that. But if I hit a coconut husk with just the iron axe, it'll basically just destroy it in one hit. The iron axe is so strong. Really, Mr. Seagull. My meat's cooking, baby. Oh, I almost had enough. I clear the bush, too. I don't like the bush, okay? The bush bothers me. I get bothered by bush very easily. Dag nabbit. See, I was trying to get the bush there because the bush was in the way. And I got fire sticks instead because the damn bush was in the way. Bye-bye bush, bye-bye bush, bye-bye bush, and bye-bye bush. Get out of my way. Leave me alone. Let me cut down what I want to cut down without you in the way. Yes, I did. I have done that before, actually. You can do that with the coconuts too if you're trying to get a lot of palms, a lot of husks really quick. You can just sit. You can just sit down, get your axe out, and you could just bang on coconuts for a while. And it takes like no stamina at all. Oh. I set a lot of smoke up. You can also do that if you just want to sit here, you can sit. And you won't lose much stamina. It works pretty much for any activity you do. If you sit and you build stuff like this, you'll not lose hardly any stamina at all. See, my stamina's still at 32. See, it's just down to 31 now. So yeah, pretty much anything you want to do is easier with sitting. I'm gonna get this out here. There we go. It's ways out there, but it works. Woohoo! Oh, geez Louise. Eat our meat. Nice. Took care of our hunger. Took care of our thirst. Douse our fire. Empty this. Put it back underneath there. It's really impressive how devs fix bugs and add new stuff so fluid without creating new problems. I know, that's the thing. It's like I've seen games where they make new stuff and then they break all the old stuff. How do you find it later? I just remember that it's straight out from here. Also, if you escape, you can see where it's at. So you can see the shadow there of it. So you can see it on the escape menu if you want to do that. I'll build a little thing there that'll tell me where it's at though. Let's just sleep till fully rested. I'll probably end up building a dock out to it. Okay, let's wake up. Ooh, it's nice and dark. And let's just sleep till sunrise. See, I don't see why is that such a big deal? I mean, if I wanted to get up and do more stuff at night, I could. And sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. I don't see why that was so triggering to that dude. There's my fish trap. I caught a fish, boys and girls. I caught a fish. We got some water in there too. Let's dry the fish. Get the water. There we go. That back under there. See, that's not so hard. We haven't even mapped anything out yet. Look at the sunrise coming up. Isn't that just glorious looking? It's so beautiful. Let's map some islands out, baby. I mean, yes, I have had a few glitches sometimes with island mapping, but you just reload and come back in. Actually, speaking of reload and come back in, we'll just save right here. See, look, we have a little ship out here. Catch all these islands here. They're like Pokemon. Got a lot of islands around us. Lots of islands, my friends. I'll probably find more. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 islands around us. Just there. This is my main jam island. My main jam. Now we came from that island there. That one is to the west, it looks like. So we came from the west. That was the Papaya Island. This was the Papaya Island over there, but we can't do anything with it yet. We can't name it yet because we can't get there yet. How long do you plan to stream this game? Because it's midnight here, and I can stay awake perhaps 20 minutes more. Otherwise, I can say bye now and watch it later on YouTube. I'm going to stream about another hour. Let's see, it's another 2 hours. Because we're going to 5 on this game, my time. I'm sorry, Pam. Yeah, we're going to 5 tonight on this game. So, I'm going to be doing like 2 more hours. So, if you gots to go, good night. And thank you for coming by, Pam, and hanging out with us. I appreciate it very much. Actually, I should probably move this container. The dev said that the further that you want to move your fish container away from where you are. You don't want it to be right next to your base, basically. You would have better luck fishing further away. Hey, look, some coconuts. Morning time is always time to go get your coconuts, by the way. Coconuts fall at night and are rolling around on the beach in the morning. They will eventually roll into the ocean and wash away and disappear. But for a brief moment in time, you can actually get them and collect them. And usually I make myself a coconut corral, which we will do at some point as well. And coconut corrals are very, very nice. They're very nice. All right. I hate this time difference. Have a good day and bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. And yes, it'll be up on YouTube soon. Be up on YouTube soon. Sorry, Mr. Turtle. I'm so sorry. He was not sorry. Don't believe him, boys and girls, because he was not sorry. Alright. I don't see any black mangrove trees on this island, though. That's the one thing that's kind of disappointing. Let's throw this meat on the dryer here. Really? Seriously, you're gonna do that to me, meat? That's one thing that I wish it would do a little bit better, is like I pick a meat, and if it's not in that inventory, it does take a little bit to get it maneuvered around to get it out and into your hand and actually working properly. So that I hope they do fix, but most of the stuff I've been hoping they'll fix, they usually fix in this game. There's not been a lot of stuff in this game that they haven't fixed at this point, which is pretty good. Sure, there's some things that will always need to be fixed, but most of the time, most of the stuff gets fixed very quickly. Yeah, I might as well get the coconuts, because why not? Brown coconut aisle here. Alright, no, I don't want a boat. I want to build. I'm so sorry, palm trees. You're all gonna have to go. I love you, but you gots to go. You fell onto my stuff. Wow, so this takes 3 wood trunks now. It's interesting that how much more resources it takes, because like to make what I'm making right now on beginner is like 1 wood trunk. It's just one. Like, yeah, just 1 wood trunk. You're fine. Oh my god, the palm fronds is getting in the way. There we go. Alright, we got 2 of them there. Just want to get these palm fronds out of the way. I didn't mean for them to fall right there. I wonder if you can still fly on a palm frond, too. I wonder if they took that away from me. Let's try it. Yes, you can. I say, yes, you can. Alright, you still can. That's kind of nice. That's kind of cool. All right. Palm tree number 2. Go away, bush. Go away, bush. And go away, bush. Oh, I'll take the dry grass, though. Dry grass is good to use as tinder instead of having to use your valuable coconut husks. You can use dry grass as tinder, which is very nice. I wish you could get bushes, like chop down the bushes and get like dry grass from them. That would be really, really cool. Timber? Sort of timber? Sort of timber, I guess? It's going down. You're yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. What, you don't like a little Kesha? Come on now. Who doesn't like a little Kesha? Oh, jeez. Alright, got that done. And then let's build in our stable side frame. There we go. So we need another 3 trunks. Good God, yeah, this thing takes way more than it used to. Oh, geez Louise. Really? Seriously? Seriously, really? You're gonna give me water right now? Get out all my buckets. Do I have any cups? So I got a cup there. Get out my cups. I didn't even see what was in here. Got a bottle of water, bottle of oil. I got a cooking pot. That's always good to get water in. Put down our cups here. Alright. Hopefully we'll gather a little bit of water in these. That'd be nice. Do we have anything else to gather water in? I guess I can use this as one as well. There we go. Now there's my water. Well, this is one of the ways you can collect water is you put out a lot of containers that can hold water, and then you just let the rain kind of fall into them. Another way is to keep coconuts, striped coconuts especially, the striped coconuts will you can bust those open at any time, and those give you 100% good water every time you drink one. So it's a great way to get water as well. And you can store the coconuts. Water in a barrel will eventually go bad. Water in a coconut never goes bad as far as I can tell. Alright, there we go. A little bit hungry, but not too bad. This stuff is getting wet, which is not good, but oh well, life goes on. Life goes on, and so do we. Chop down one of these. Timber! I'm gonna gather all these palm fronds because we're gonna need them to make some sails. It's gonna be good to have all these palm fronds stored up. Do. Grab a few more coconuts. Well, that rainstorm passed quickly. Oh, we'll collect the rest of the water in these. Guess I could just leave these out in case it does rain again. Hey, got us almost 50 units of water in there. That's nice. You always want to put your water underneath something, whether it's a bed or a tree or anything like that. You want to put your water under something because water will last longer if it's not in the direct sunlight, according to the dev anyway. So put it underneath something. Usually I just sit under my bed, call it a day. That tree, that tall palm was 666 for a moment. It was a 666 for just a minute there. And this is my coconut corral. This is where we keep all the good coconuts. All the good nuts get put in there. What do I have in my inventory that's keeping me from holding a whole bunch of stuff? I got a bunch of fire sticks? Okay. I do wish you could drop a whole stack of something at a time. That would be kind of nice. I can sort of see some points that guy was making. I mean, I can see some of the points. But overall, I really like what they've done with this game. Be perfectly honest. I don't mind what they've done with it, to be honest. I think he's done a good job, especially for a developer, a single developer making the game. I think they've done a really good job with maintaining it, keeping it interesting, adding stuff into it without, overtly breaking the game. Which I've seen a lot of developers do. When they add things to a game, it breaks in numerous other things within the game. And sure, there's been a few things that have broken stuff, but overall they've gotten fixed very quickly and very readily and never been a problem again. So, and I think BK actually turned Mark Wars and I onto this game, God, like 3 years ago or so. It's crazy. It's crazy how long ago it was that we got turned on to this game. And it's only gotten better. That's the thing I will say, is that it only has gotten better with time. There we go. All right. These are striped coconuts. So these are just ready to go. These are ready to be smacked open and dranketh from. And then that's all coconut husks. All right, perfect. We can fit one more in there. There we go. There we go. Let's put those striped coconuts in there for the moment. These are our striped coconut containers. All right, it's sunshiny out enough now, so I think I can go diving. Let's grab this water. I'm just gonna put this bucket under here so I don't forget it later on. All right, let's go out and take a dive and go and see what's on the boat. Where's the boat at? Did I go the wrong? I think I went the wrong way, boys and girls. I think I went the wrong freaking way. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Dirty, dirty, dirt. All right, we got all the rocks from that. Beautiful. Okay. Oh yeah, there's the thing right there. Can I put these in my backpack? Yes, I can. Can I put that in my backpack? Yes, I can. Okay. So, before you go diving, I'm just going to drop those. Drop. Drop. You want to take off your backpack, your side bag, and your tool belt. Now, the side bag is kind of an optional. I just like to take it off. I find that I move faster when I have the side bag off of me. The backpack, though, and the tool belt can really drag you down quick. Before you go diving as well, you want to get a save point, just in case something does go wrong. This wreck is not that far off of the sandy beach, so probably nothing will go wrong. But we just want to be sure. Wow, this wreck is actually... This wreck is different than any wreck I've ever been to before. Usually the boat is like above the sand, but this one is actually like below the sand. They may have revamped wrecks. That's kind of cool. This one doesn't appear to have a chest on it either. Unless I'm just missing the chest here somewhere. It's a chestless wreck. Nope, no chest on this wreck. I like it. I like being disappointed. Take my hopes and dreams and smash them, game. Smash them. Oh, that is freaking awesome. Well, that's how you would dive to a wreck, but, yeah. That didn't work out so well for us, because that wreck has nothing on it. So I guess we need to go to another island, eh? But we need to build a sailing device first. I don't want to paddle to another island at this point. Can you use the shipwreck wood? No, you cannot use the shipwreck wood, Big Cheesy. Hey, look at that. We got 10. We got more spots around the fire to cook stuff on now. Now, you can use the wood. See these crates here? If we take our axe to these, we can get planks out of them, and those we can use to build stuff with. Yes. Those we can use to build stuff with. So, so those are completely viable. If I get rid of that... Make another... Nope, not that. Make another hatchet. Ooh. Ooh, my allergies are kicking up today. Man, oh man. There we go. I want to sit. I get my axe out. Oh, it destroyed it immediately. Oh, wow. It doesn't let you do that anymore. It doesn't let you do that anymore. It used to be able to, utilize a destroyed piece, recraft it, and get 100%. Now it just destroys it automatically on you. That's cool to know, though. Yum, yum. I do not have any good stones to make another crappy axe out of. Let's see. Let's find there we go, a medium carving rock. Beautiful. So now I have to make just a brand new axe. I didn't find a good knife in here, did I? No, there's a couple wall sconces and candle holders. One of those. There's a couple lanterns in there. Bottle of oil, bottle of muddy water. A couple potato seeds, corn seeds, carrot seeds, some sealed jars. a bandage or two, some candles. A little bit of raw bread and cheese. You want to save this for long voyages because it never decays as of yet. So save that for long voyage. All right, so we have no like knife in this stuff. No. Nope. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Can I get a carving rock? There we go. There we go. Okay. Pick those up. Basically, whenever you craft a new one, you just have to craft it 100% from the beginning. Because if you don't, if you try to reuse anything from it, it's just gonna get destroyed on your first hit. There we go. We'll sit and hit. As long as you finish the coconut husk with your knife, you'll get the coconut fibers from it. If you don't finish it with the knife, then you get nada. You get bupkis. Just disappears into nothingness, into thin freaking air. I wonder what happens if you destroy a coconut fiber. I wonder, does it break down into something else, maybe? Or does it just destroy it completely? My guess is it just destroys it completely. Yep, it just destroys it completely. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Since you couldn't do it with the knife, I was like, it probably just gets rid of it. There we go. That should give us enough to make a few more ropety ropes, which we're going to need because we're going to need rope. We're going to need ropes to connect our, to get our stuff all connected. Because you now need ropes to connect your mast and your sails and your rudders to your boat. Now, supposedly, that does stop a lot of collision issues that people were having. They said that's one of the reasons they did it, is that it stops a lot of the collision issues that we were having before, which is good, because there was a lot of issues with trying to place that stuff on the boat. And I guess this is supposed to streamline it a little bit. There we go. And it gave us 53. You figure that's two ropes, basically, essentially. Because each rope is going to cost us 5 fibers per small rope. So there's 20 and 30 and 40. So it takes a lot. It takes a lot of coconut fibers, even on level 2 difficulty, to make a rope. And on level 3 difficulty, I think it's like 8 or 10. I think it's like 8 fibers per small rope. So it's even more murderous on the higher level. The heart of rock and roll is still beating, baby. Alright. Let's put those in there. Actually, let's put those over here. It's starting to get nighttime again. Starting to get nighttime again. Alright. And I want to build myself a raft. Ooh. I need 5 wood trunks and 2 thick branches for that. Just for one piece. I need 5 wood trunks. These are wood trunks here. Which generally those I can find around. Beach. Sometimes. Sometimes we can find them around the beach. You have to deforest the whole frickin' island just to make a raft. Wowzer Bowser. Yeah, there's another one. At least we got some big trees we can cut down on this island, so that's good. And lots of palm trees, because we're going to need them. Really? Seriously? Really? Seriously? Seriously? Really? Let's go check our fish trap. It's been fishing all day long. Let's see if we got anything in it. Our seafood is a little low, so it'd be helpful if we had a little seafood in here. Am I over too far? Not over far enough. Oh, my seafood trap was right there. I was sworn it was right here. I was sworn it was off that peninsula right there. Maybe it was off that one there. It's hard to see here in the dark. Okay, where's my fish trap? Son of a biscuit. I had a beautiful fish trap out here, and now it's gone. I'm not taking no for an answer. The fish swam off with it, yeah, I guess. I didn't think it was over this far. I didn't think it was over by the wreck itself. I could have sworn I put it like right in here. There it is. Okay, that's a little too much for me. Say we just set it right here in the nice sandy spot. There we go. Now it's just off this peninsula here. There we go. Now it's in the nice sandy spot. Jeez Louise, man, I tell you. Sometimes those fish, swear to God, those fish are not very nice to my fishing traps. A little fishy on there. There we go. I am curious. As they said, it makes more stuff. I know I'm tired. I'm curious what the different stuff does now. We gotta science the salt, boys and girls. Science the salt. Alright, I'm gonna put some in there. Put some in there. Put some in there. Put some in there. There we go. We're gonna science this, baby. We're gonna see what we can get salt-wise from the different things. We might as well. Hey, Donnie, how you doing, buddy? That dry grass go? Didn't I pick up a dry grass? I thought I picked up a dry grass. Did I drop it in somewhere? I did. It's like, where'd my dry grass go? There it is. Alright, we got a medium campfire. Let's build that up a little bit. I am doing good. I'm doing good. A lot better today than I have been for a while. So that's always a good thing. You know, we're having fun. We're streaming a little Escape the Pacific tonight. And we're going to play a little Star Sand after this. We haven't played Star Sand in a while. Alright, there we go. Fire has started. Curious to see what this does, what it gives us. Good. Good fish. Good fish. Do a little fast time. Alright, it says it's cooking salt. Oh, wow, it's one whole unit of cooking salt in that. Wow, that is huge. Okay, that is totally worth it now. So it actually is based on size of how much. Oh, wow, that is awesome. I wonder what's in this, like 3.5, 0.4, okay. What's in here? Like probably 1, yep. What's in there? 1. So that does not give you any. So small cups give you nothing anymore. The bucket, though, gives you one whole unit of cooking salt in it. Wow, that makes doing it in the buckets like way worth it now. Like way worth it. Oh crap. I fell asleep right on the beach. I just passed the hell out. My body went, no. Can't believe the fire's still going. Empty that. Drop that there. Well, that is a great fix. I really must say I really approve of that fix. because it was so frustrating. It was like, why am I making salt in large containers when it does me no good? It does me no good. Yeah, right now, Donnie, there's not a negative to falling asleep like that. I'm sure there will be at some point in the future though. But pretty much after night, if you're at 100% tiredness, you're probably gonna fall asleep like that. Just how it's gonna roll. Now we can get a little torch. You can make a little torch there. Look at that. You can actually put it in the sand if you want to have a little light around your place, which is kind of nice. There's actually a better item that you can make as well. The coconut pot candle. You just have to have a rope and a coconut pot. And where's my oil at? A little bit of oil. Okay, light it with that. No, I can't light it with that. I just have to light it with my, Oh, I can't light it. It's too windy. It's too windy. That's the only problem with it. It's too windy, my friends. That's okay. So you can make yourself a little area here where you have where you just have a little firelight area. See, look at us with our little camp of stuff. Actually, I'm gonna sleep till sunrise on this bed. Either get us up at sunrise or get us up when we're completely rested. There we go. That's pretty dang close to sunrise. Perfect. Like for a beach party later, exactly. Alry, hello, hello. How are you doing, Alry? Hope you're having a grand day. We're gonna collect our coconuts for the day. Going on a coconut hunt. Got our coconut collector over here. Oh, I have a lot of stuff in my backpack, don't I? So we did find out with salt, you can actually get varying degrees of salt levels, which is great. I greatly appreciate that. That is awesome news. Let's make another small rope. Sounds like a storm's coming in. Posture check. Getting being over sick. Glad the worst is behind me. Well, I'm glad the worst is behind you as well, Alry. Being sick is no fun at all. None whatsoever. So I'm glad the worst is over for you. There's the sound of a storm coming in, but I don't see it. So I guess we'll just go, oh, there it is. Never mind. There it is. Okay, so this stuff's all filling up. That has salt water in it. Okay, well, let's get some water going there. We got our barrel under here. Fish is done. There we go. that barrel going too. All right. You love when I play this? Oh, well, I love playing this. It's a fun game. All right, we got a couple of thick branches there, so we can build onto this. We just need 3 more wooden trunks. I don't know if we're going to find 3 more wooden trunks. Damn you, bush, go away. Yeah, the drying racks are weird. They still work even when it's raining, which I don't understand. I hope they fix that sometime in the near future, because it doesn't make a lot of sense. It's funny because it used to be that when you had stuff drying and it started raining, if your stuff was not under cover, the percentage would actually start going backwards. It'd actually start losing percentage of dryness. Are there any volleyballs named Wilson? No, there is not. There's no volleyballs named Wilson. Although they have ideas down the road, Toast with Jam, to add some nameable stuff into the game. But none right now. I know. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? You just want a Wilson and they don't have one for you. Need 2 more trunks. Good God, it takes a lot of resources to build one stinking raft. One stinking raft takes so much now. One raft module. One raft module takes so stinking much. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm a little cold. It's not gonna kill me though. Coldness in this game does not affect you a whole lot. The warmth can. The warmth can actually start killing you. Alright, there we go. The water there. My first raft module, boys and girls. Yes! There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, that's my first raft module. Let's craft another boats. Let's craft a basic raft module out of that there. There we go. I tore apart my tiny little raft because I was like, well, I'll get two logs back from it. So I need three more logs. Okay, so here's one. Then I'll just need 2 more logs. This coconut corral cost me so much. So many logs in that coconut corral. I grab these little dry grasses. Those are great for starting fires with. There we go. Let's put one in there. There we are. All right, so I need 2 more wood trunks. The game stability, it seems a lot of new reviews mention crashes. I haven't had a crash, period. I've had a few glitches where it's hard to recover from, but I've not had any crashes myself now. Where the game just crashes out completely, I've not had any of that. So I don't know what they speak of. We were looking through some of the new reviews, or some of the most recent reviews. We like the one where hunger and thirst is a problem and you have to deal with it all the time. It's like, welcome to survival games. Have you ever played The Long Dark? But yeah, haven't really seen any problems with crashes. I mean, I tend to be on the cautious side and I save a bunch, but it's an early access game. Just save your game a bunch. I mean, that was one of my big gripes with Subnautica, was having to save all the time, because there wasn't an autosave in the original Subnautica game. And so that for me was like a huge Like, oh my god, that really sucks. Because you get so wrapped up in the game that you'd forget, oh, I need to save my game because if it crashes, I'm screwed. So, definitely make sure you save after you've built, you know, a few items here and there. Because if you don't, you may regret it down the road. I remember early Bethesda games, so I'm used to saving my game 100 times an hour. Yeah, I really haven't run into too many issues. There'll always be things. There'll always be things and issues that, you know, are with the game. They're working on a bunch of that. Somebody's issue was how long it took to sail between islands, and they just came out with a fast sail, type thing that only works when you're in the open ocean. You have to be out in the open ocean before it'll actually work, but supposedly it takes care of that. There's the beginning of our raft, boys and girls. The beginning of the raft. Well, thank you so very much. Yes, this is my Captain Stubing hat. 'Cause you come aboard, we're expecting you, the Love Boat. Ooh, where's the pirate ship? I didn't see a pirate ship. Where was the pirate ship? Is this double raft new? Oh, well, that's just the beginning of my raft. It's behind the island? Where is he? I don't see him. Damn it, I want to see a pirate. Gotta make sure you pick up your coconuts, boys and girls. Picking up your nuts is very important. Oh, look at all those nuts we got. Yeah, baby. Oh, there's more right here, too. Probably I'll drop this one by picking this one up. Yep. I did not see the pirate ship. You got, oh, it mixed up with an island. Oh. You know, in some ways it is like Stranded Deep. It set J Fox a lot earlier than Stranded Deep. I personally had personal gripes with Stranded Deep. I'm not going to deny that. Which soured me towards Stranded Deep. Basically, the long hiatus that they took from developing the game because they basically figured they'd sold enough of them, so they didn't really care anymore. So that kind of soured me a little bit to their game and their development of it, and not just basically getting to the point where I just didn't care any longer. Raft is fun, but it's mainly a group game. Raft is just really boring by yourself. There's too much going on, and it basically comes down to before you get all your plates like secured so that the shark can't do anything to them. You basically are doing something, go poke the shark. Do some more stuff, go poke the shark. Do a couple things, go poke the shark. Get to an island, you dive, poke the shark. Get to the island, you get up, you do a couple other things, you poke the shark. You do a couple other things, you poke the shark. I just got annoyed by it after a while. The forest, I hated. The forest, I didn't hate it, it just didn't inspire me to play it. The forest was just not my game. But then again, I explained it yesterday. The forest to me is like me telling a brand new person who's never played it before to go play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It's the most amazing Star Wars game you'll ever play. And somebody who's never played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, didn't play it back in the day, didn't know the surprise twist ending, you know, that's a nostalgia game. And honestly, The Forest is kind of a nostalgia game. I've not tried Astroneer. I've heard good stuff about it, but I've never given it a shot. I've never tried that one. So we've done Planet Crafter, and Planet Crafter's a lot of fun. That one we played the heck out of Planet Crafter. Today we're actually going to be returning to a game I played a while ago called Star Sand, which is a desert survival game. So we're going to return to Star Sand today. Yeah, the next Forest game comes out soon. Yeah, Son of the Forest or whatever. Yeah, see, for me the games like the Forest are sort of like to me it's like a Mass Effect. I never played Mass Effect when it came out, and just, you know, Mass Effect, I know everybody is in love with. Everybody loves that game, but it's nostalgia. The gameplay in Mass Effect is pretty dated. It's pretty dated, and it feels very clunky. Even in the Legendary Edition, it felt very clunky. Which is fine. I mean, you know, hey, that game a lot of people love. They love the characters. They love that, you know, the feel, the nostalgia of the game. For me, Mass Effect's kind of like a, whatever. I've seen better sci-fi. I have enjoyed sci-fi all my life, and I've seen better than it. I've seen a lot worse than it, but I've seen better than it. You know, Subsistence was interesting. Subsistence was kind of, Subsistence had a lot of bugs. A lot of bugs. No, Star Sands had updates, Luger. Star Sands had updates. I've heard Subsistence has gotten better. I've heard it's a lot better than it was before, but I just have never returned to it. I didn't like the combat so much in Subsistence. It just kind of got to me after a while. And I just have too many games to play. And if a game does not grab me and make me want to play it, then I just kind of lose interest. Death Stranding offended my taste quite a lot, yes. Infected is pretty good, yeah. I played a bunch of Infected there for a while. I really liked the Infected. That one was a fun game, actually. That one I want to return to at some point, but just haven't. I haven't yet. Mist Survival? Nah. No interest. I never was into the Myst games. Again, I was not into the Myst games at all. Just not something I ever played or ever enjoyed. Oh, Myst Survival, not Myst. Oh, Myst Survival. I think I have that on my wish list. I think I have the Myst Survival on my wish list. I just have never gotten around to it. There's so many games I will never get around to. I was telling people yesterday, my backlog of games is about 130 games. Minimum. And so I'll probably never get to most of the games, especially with new stuff always coming out. So with new stuff coming out, it's going to be really hard to get to a lot of the other stuff. Astroneer, I looked at it. I just didn't. It didn't grab me. But you know, again, I'll take. I have it. I think I have it on my wish list, and I'll give it a try at some point. Just no promises. Yeah, Project Zomboid I just couldn't take. Yeah, if it's fun in co-op, then I'm not going to enjoy it. See, that's the thing, is most games, if it's a fun in co-op, I'm not going to enjoy it, because I don't play co-op. That's why Raft is not really a game for me. A lot of the survival games are meant to be played in co-op. That's how the developers have crafted them, that's how they want them, and that's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It just, for me as a streamer, they aren't that great. They hold no interest for me, because I generally play solo. I like a game that has solo, and for me, I just would rather play stuff solo. Zomboid, the problem I have with Zomboid is just the view. The isometric view, my brain does not function with that view of the game. I see the game from that view, and I just, my brain can't figure out where it needs to go. But yeah, I've taken a look at Astroneer before, and maybe I'll give it a try sometime. But there's other games out there right now that I'm into. So, all right, we got our second raft part. Boom! Yay! Now we just need to build 3 more raft pieces. Woo! There we go. 3 more raft pieces. Good lord. 3 more freaking raft pieces. Good God, man! How's my hunger and thirst going? Oh, it's not too bad. Are there enough trees on the island? Yeah, there are. There's enough. There's actually more palm trees in this island purports to see. Look at all the palm trees. It doesn't look like there's a lot, but look at all the palm trees on this island. Those are talls that have 3. So there's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7. Yeah, there's almost 40. Almost 40 on the island. The Hunter COTW. What is the Hunter COTW? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I've still looked at State of Decay 2. They're rolling out a major update. Yes, they are. State of Decay 2 is really good. I actually really like State of Decay 2. Oh, Call of the Wild. Hunter Call of the Wild. Yeah, I just couldn't get into that game. Moves way too slow for my taste. Imagine a game where you can only walk. Where walking is a requirement. Because if you don't walk, everything runs away from you. But hey, if you're into that, it's cool. For me, it just was a little too slow paced. I mean, honestly, Call of the Wild was, I own the game. It's a beautiful game. The game itself is gorgeous. I mean, come on, the game itself is beautiful. The animals are cool looking. Oh yeah, I want to replay Detroit Become Human this year. Yeah, that's one I usually replay in the fall, you see. I usually replay Subnautica in the early January-ish or so. And then I usually replay Detroit Become Human in the fall. Yeah, Detroit Become Human definitely deserves a replay, though. Definitely deserves a replay. Imagine a game where you can't jump over tiny snowbanks. Yes, imagine a world where you can defeat wolves and bears with a simple bow and arrow. But you are defeated when you come up against the snowbank. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Yes, the snowbank takes you out. God, I hate the bush. I mean, I like it. I wish, like I said earlier, I wish you could like collect the bushes, sort of like you do in Green Hell, and then you can you dry them and you get dried bush from them. That would be kind of cool. That would make bushes actually have a purpose in the game, instead of just being an annoying clutter on the beach. Because right now they're just annoying clutter on the beach. Boy, this guy pants harder than Will McKenzie. Hey-o! They're under the sun of a beach, though. Ha ha! Whoa! Son of a beach. Oh, I got stuck. I was hoping that would work itself out. Okay, let's go get... We need, what, one more? Yeah, we need one more trunk for that. I didn't have a trunk here somewhere, did I? I don't think I did. God, these big bushes are... These are the worst ones. They hide everything in sight. You're like looking around for stuff, and you're like, where did all my stuff go? There we go. I knew I had some resources up here that I wanted to grab. I just couldn't find them. With all the bush in the way. I need one more beyond that, too. So I basically need 5, 10, I need 11 more. I need 11 more big tree trunks here. That's a lot of tree trunks, boys and girls. That's a lot of palms. This will get me 3. See how hungry and thirsty we are. Oh, we are very hungry. But you know what? There actually is a skill in the game for starving. And for each day that you starve, you get advancement towards it. And at the next level, your health drops lower by achieved level. Do your tools like the axe break eventually? Yes. You'll notice at the bottom of the axe... oh, well, you won't really see it there, but the bottom of these tools all have green on them. That is them wearing down, and this axe is actually getting worn down pretty harsh at this point. It still is better than the wood axe, but it is getting worn down. See, 1,000 to 860, so 140 versus a little less than 100. So basically, a brand new axe. A brand new stone axe does about 100 damage, a little under 100, and that's worse than a really crappy iron axe. A really crappy iron axe still does more damage than a really nice axe. So yes, tools break down, water goes bad. Food goes bad. Pretty much everything in the game now wears down. Your housing actually goes bad eventually. The houses that you build, the structures that you build, actually do show wear and tear. It's not a lot. It will vary depending on the weather. I guess there's going to be more weather in the game that makes it go down quicker. That makes it go down more. Like hurricanes and typhoons and cyclones and stuff. So right now, the weather doesn't affect it as much, but it will soon. But yes, all the tools break down, and especially early game, they're using your tools a lot to do stuff, and they tend to break down very quickly. Very quickly. All right, this will be the first of our flying... Boop. There we go. We're sticking with the Jorel. We're going with the Jorel, boys and girls. That's what we call this raft. We call this raft the Jorel. Because Jorel is the one who showed us how to make this raft. Jorel is another streamer. He's a member of our stream team. I would recommend highly that you go give him a follow. Go give him some love. He plays Escape the Pacific as well. Let me see if I can find his name to give him a shout out. Oh, yeah, well, you know, hey, Superman as well. Joe _ RELL. I think that's it there. Yeah, there we go. I think that's him. Let me just make sure. Yep, that's Jorel. Go give Jorel a follow, boys and girls. He plays some Icarus, too, so. I like Icarus. Icarus was a good game. Icarus is great. Get picked up by a passing ship? Well, there are pirates, but you can't get picked up by them. Was that a turtle on the beach? That was a turtle shell on the beach because I killed that turtle. There's a turtle on the beach right there. There are pirate ships that pass by, but you can't get picked up by them. No. And we do have some meat here. Okay, food diversity is good now. Let's drink a little water. Now my water's down to 19 now. Let's go check our fish trap real quick. Might as well grab a few coconuts while we're out. Alright, fish trap is right down here if I remember right. Yeah, the pirates will leave some booty every once in a while. Oh wow, we got 10 fish in here. Yeah, baby! Oh, shoot. I'm dropping my fish. No, I don't want to drop my fish. God dang it. Oh, God, I ate the fish. I ate the fish. I didn't mean to eat the fish. That like, killed my... That, like, really ruined my health there. That ruined my day. That made my health go down a bunch. Gosh dang it. Whoopsie! We went down to 80% health on eating some sushi there. We ate a little sushi, my friends. It didn't go over well. Whoopsie daisy. Put those in there. See, now you got green bars underneath your food as well. And not only will it go down in quality, like right now, dried meat with salt gives me 30 hunger back. It'll start to erode over time where it will give me less and less as I let it wear down. Oh, we can't put any more in there. Let's put that in there. We can also dry papayas if we wanted to. That's always something you can dry, which works pretty good. Hey, Trage, how you doing? Alright, I still need... Oh, let's grab our bucket here. Buckets are always the best thing to put under dew catchers because they get the most water overnight. My water's going down a little bit in quality, but that's okay. Let's take another drink. Alright, there we go. See, and already we're back up to 81 health. As long as you're not hungry and thirsty, your health will remain pretty good. Let's eat a we're getting a little low on vitamin C, and our fruit is the diversity that we need. So this will give us 10 vitamin C. It'll give us hunger and thirst. It'll basically zero everything out, and now we have 96 vitamin C. So you gotta watch out, vitamin C and salt. Those are two things that you must have. Alright, so I need a thick branch and seven more trunks. I got these palm fronds here too. Yeah, we're having a fun day at the beach, you know. It's a fun day at the beach. I would trade your office for that island any day. I think most of us would, my friend. I think most of us would. Because the office is no fun compared to the beach. Tonight we'll get a little fire going. We'll cook up a few animals. Maybe make some more salt. Collecting all the stuff on the island, which is fun. Alright, let's cut down another very tall palm tree here. Ooh, I'm at 90 tiredness. That sucks. That means we could pass out at any time. Once we hit 100, we could pass out pretty much any time. We gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. We gotta be smooth. I don't want to leave these in the water overnight. Things that are left in the water overnight generally disappear. Just they poof out of the game. It's the it's the recycler of the game. If you leave stuff in the water, it'll kind of recycle itself and it'll just disappear. So leaving things in the water overnight is not the best idea. Unless you want to get rid of it. You can get rid of it. You know, hey, the ocean is the great trash compactor of the world, right? No, boys and girls. It is not. Stop it. You have a new page in your journal. No, I do not. Although I have achieved 2 days alive so far. I do not have a new page in my journal. We'll go to sleep pretty soon. I mean, it is a very nice moonlit night. I mean, geez, it's like, why go to sleep now? We aren't, we aren't completely exhausted. I mean, we're at 97% tired, but we aren't completely exhausted yet. Boop, 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 boop. I guess that just showing you with the journey hotkey. Cutting tools can be sharpened to prolong usability. Carved stone can be used as a sharpening process. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. If I take a carving rock and I drop my that and my that and my that, I can actually sharpen my tools. I forgot about that. I totally spaced that off. And you don't have to wait for stuff to break. You can actually fix it with a carving rock. That is awesome. That is so cool. Forgot that's one of the improvements they made on the game here recently. That's a new thing they implemented. Alrighty. We're 100% tired, boys and girls. I saw it say in the left corner that must have been the page you missed. Probably. Well, also, I'm looking over at chat a lot, UC, so there's a lot. And we just passed out. There's a lot of stuff I'll miss because I'm reading chat and something pops up on screen and it's like, no, I didn't see it. Boop, there we go. What do we need to make a mast? Thick branch, okay. So we're gonna make 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna make 1 with a wind indicator, because why not? 4, there we go. I need 4 thick branches. I have 2 workstations in my office plus 1 separate PC. Nice! Does sleeping in the rain have any in-game consequences? Not yet, no. A lot of stuff I'll say not yet, because logically you think it would. You think, okay, that should have an in-game consequence, but not yet, no. Oh, those are long sticks, not thick branches. Gosh dang it. This will give us some thick branches. There we go. And some long sticks. Okay. I'm actually going to use the banana leaves. I think I'm going to use the banana leaves for sails. Banana sails are so much better. Banana sails are so much better. Let's go grab our bandage out of here. Really, there's nothing to bandage up yet in the game. So if you find a bandage, you can usually just store them. But I like to take it and utilize it to make a wind type thing. Usually these fall over. I'm surprised these are standing like this. I think I need rope to attach these, though. I don't know if it's a small rope or a large rope. So you attach it, and then you have to fasten it. Oh, you now require a strong rope to fasten it with. Okay, that changes the dynamic. It makes it a lot easier, though. These things used to be a pain in the ass to actually do, so you actually have to fasten it with a rope. These things used to be such a pain in the ass to put on a ship. It used to be such a pain in the butt to put those on a ship. Now it's like so much easier. You just attach it, and then you have to use a strong rope to fasten it. I like it. Yes, you also have to fasten the sail with a strong rope. Yep. I read that, and you also have to have rudders. You have to fasten stuff with rudders, too. So much rope. I personally think they should have just made it like regular rope to attach it with, not the strong ropes, but I understand why they did. But it's so expensive to get to make strong rope, especially on higher difficulty levels, like even the medium difficulty that I'm playing on. It's so much more expensive to attach it with the strong rope. Okay, bush, bye-bye. Bush be gone. Bush be gone. Bush be gone. Ah! Stupid bush. I'm trying to find a big tree. There we go. Well, it's a good thing this island's got lots of nuts, baby. Because I'm gonna be using a lot of those coconut husks. All nuts, no bush. This island also has a lot of bush. It has a lot of nuts and a lot of bush. I don't even know what to say right now. What happens if your island runs out of key ingredients? You have to move. That's why I looked around this island before I did anything, because I wanted to make sure that this island had enough stuff.
Can stop me.
Enough stuff for me to do stuff on. And so that's why you take a nice aerial shot of it. You can look around, you go, okay, I see tons of coconut stuff. It had lots of coconuts on the ground. Mainly when you're making a raft, you need lots of logs and lots of coconuts to make rope out of, and a few bigger trees that you can break down and make into masts. And you need to make sails as well. So that's always something you need too. But there's the beginning of our boat right there, and then we're gonna put a little module behind it that will put our house on. I'm gonna save right here too, because that's always an important thing to do. Can you swim to other islands? No, you can swim to other islands. So sometimes Toast with Jam, I've actually been spawned on an island where there was no way to build anything. I couldn't even make a belt on the island. It was like a rocky, desolate island. So you can swim. Yes, I have sharpened my axe. Yes. See, my axe is nice and sharp. Nice and sharp. But yes, check out our stream team. Jarrell is a member of our stream team, and he is awesome. He plays Escape the Pacific as well. He plays some Icarus. I don't know if he's played any Long Dark yet or not. Rocky Island Interloper difficulty. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because then you have a long swim to the next island. You can do it. You won't die. I've swam to the next island before. It's not the end of the world. It just sucks because it takes so freaking long to do. I passed out again. I passed out again. The game said no. Game said no, 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 you don't. The cool thing about the night sky too is when it moves at night, a lot of people don't notice it, but it actually looks very realistic. And I'll show you what I mean. So if we sit, then we pass time, you'll notice how the sky, look at the sky, how it rotates. The moon goes down. It's rotating around. It's pretty dang cool. Alright, let's get some sleep. I keep passing out on the beach. The game is going, excuse me. You need to sleep. You need to sleep, sucker. Excuse me, time to go to bed. But I don't want to go to bed. Long sticks and palm fronds, banana. Yeah, I'm gonna go long sticks and palm fronds. I got tons of them. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'd like to upgrade to banana leaf ones at some point, but I don't think I have enough banana leaves on this island. I got that tree there. Got that tree there, and I think that is about it. Yeah, I got way more palm leaves on this island than banana trees. I'll find a banana island at some point. I'll probably upgrade my sails to banana sails. But I think it takes like, what? It's taking like 8... Yeah, 8 fronds. And I think off of a banana tree you get like 3. I mean, the only reason we have so many fronds here is we've been cutting down trees like crazy. I need to make some more ropes too, because we got to connect all this stuff. I wonder what happens if you don't connect it. Does the whole world implode or something? I'm just hitting these with this because, and I'm doing it in a sitting position so I can get more hits. And then we go there. Let's find out. I don't want to find out. I think it's going to be bad, whatever it is. Whatever it is, it's not going to be good. All right. All right. Gather up our coconut fibers here. This is where hemp would come in very, very handy, but we don't have any hemp, so we got to make small ropes. And then we got to make large ropes. And it takes 4 small ropes to make a large rope. So how many do I have left? Oh, I can make another strong rope out of it. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, a little more labor intensive when you're playing on the higher difficulties. That is for sure. And now that we have to do ropes with them, that even makes it more labor intensive than it was before. So we gotta tie down this first. Gotta fasten this here. Now see, if you sit down with your sailing UI, you can raise the sail like that. There we go. Okay, we also need a thick branch and 2 more wood trunks for that. If I can find a thick branch. Okay, yeah, this should give me thick branches here. There we go. Goodness gracious, land of Goshen. And the palm sails just aren't as good, that's for sure. Alright, Toast with Jam, have a good one, my friend. We'll see you later on, buddy. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with us, though. I appreciate it very much. At least the sails, all they take is long branches and palm leaves, which we have tons of. See, I like, though, that now all we have to do is just pick it up, carry it over, attach it, and then we just have to, like, anchor it down. I kind of like that. It does add the complexity of having to make the rope for it, but at the same time, oh man, that's so much easier than it used to be. Make sure to stay hydrated. Yes, indeed. Sure to stay hydrated, everybody. Speaking of hydration. Speaking of hydration, let's look at our hydration level. There's palm fronds sitting right here. I never even saw those. See, that's the problem with bush. The bush gets in the way and then you don't see stuff. When the bush is in the way, don't see things. That's why I go no bush in my forest. My islands are like they had a bikini wax. A Brazilian. My islands are Brazilians, that's what they are. The Brazilian islands. Yep, that's what they are. Bush is bad. Bush is bad. Just shave that island down, baby. Shave that island down. We don't want a messy island. We like it all nice and clean. Yes, we're talking about islands, my friends. Islands. Islands. Put those little coconuts back there. The best beaches are bush-free is what I'm hearing. Yes. Yes, they are. See, I mean, look at this island. We can still have some nice trees on the island. It doesn't have to be completely you know, barren, but look at how nice this part of the island looks. Look how messy this part of the island looks. Nice and clean. Except for these couple little bushes. Nice and clean, super messy. I mean, we can leave a few trees standing. It doesn't have to be like I don't have to take everything off of the island. It's just, you know, hey, it's like... Why would we want to leave it messy looking? Yes, you can use the sickle and really clean it up, actually. Yes, you can. The sickle works really good. Heck, you could even trim the grass yourself if you want to. I mean, you can sit here and trim the grass. See, you can just trim it right there. You're all 12. I don't know what are you talking about? Talking about the island. I'm talking about the island. The island is very messy. With all of its bush. Yeah, I like a nice smooth island as well. Destroying ecosystems? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not destroying any ecosystem. It's an island in the middle of the Pacific. It doesn't have an ecosystem. There is no ecosystem. There's no ecosystem out here. It's just an island. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm only one person. I can't do very much. There we go. We got our 4 masts. Need to get our last thing here. Oh, we got more palm fronds here. Son of a biscuit. Son of a beach. Son of a beach. Son of a me. So weird. It's like colliding with the palm fronds or something. So strange. I'll need those for sure. It'll all grow back. Birds will fly over and poop their seeds from nearby islands. And before you know, poof! It's all back to snuff. Yep, exactly. Really? Why is it colliding with palm fronds there? I mean, I'm glad they sort of did that because the collision issues with palm fronds and stuff before were absolutely insane. But at the same time, it's like, what? Oop. There we go. I do have 16 of those in there. That's good. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to use that. Gosh dang it. I just destroyed a husk there. That's annoying as all get out. I needed that. Oh, I do have those. I could make those into fibers too. Nice, okay. So hemp stem rope is very nice because it takes one hemp stem to make the rope. So much easier than the small ropes that you have to make with fibers. And hemp stem ropes remain the same no matter what difficulty level you're playing at. Imagine a crew pulling up to the island and seeing you casually sitting making ropes. Yeah, you know, hey. He made a happy face. He made a happy face. Hey, we try to be as happy as we can. Some days, we try to be as happy as we can. There we go. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Alright, let's make some strong ropes. Remind me one more time. What do you do with the muddy water? You boil it, and it becomes good water. Alright, we fastened all those. I still need to fasten that. I got one. I have to make one more freaking rope. Good lord. Good lord, it never ends. It never ends. Ooh, hey, there's a dry grass. Oh, hey, there's a bush. Hey, there's another bush. Even small bush we don't like. I don't know. What was that bush? You were gonna try to land a plane? No, you don't get to be a landing strip. Hey now. You're welcome. That in our backpack. So satisfying to finally have the island kind of cleaned up a little bit. To be able to see where my trees are. To be able to like go, okay, I can go over here and get these trees. He'll have that raft all set and ready to go Tuesday of next week. If all those bushes keep popping up. Hey, the bush cleansing must occur at some point. You must cleanse the bush. Alright. I want this tree right here. The tall palm tree is the one that we're going for. Gotta get rid of the bush around it though in case it falls into it. I don't want to lose it in the bush. Oh hey, there's a thick trunk here too. Alright, that's what was causing all that problem. See, look at that. I was looking for a thick trunk earlier. I couldn't find one because the bush was hiding it. Without my perseverance and taking out the bush, I would never have found it. See, now we know exactly where to go to build our ship, too. Our ship's right over here, baby. I am really thirsty, so I think I'm gonna go get a nice drink. There we go. We're kind of hungry. Yum. We need some land food, it looks like. A little fruit. And that should be good. That should be good. We still have 90% food diversity, so aren't struggling at all there. That's good. Oh, shoot. I never took my water out of this, did I? Put that water into there. We'll make some more salt tonight, too. I need one more of those. Get rid of all this bush around here so I can actually see where my palms are. There we go. Squirrel? What? Squirrel where? Squirrel? Where's the squirrel? Squirrel? Where? What? Alright. There's no squirrel. You promised me a squirrel, and there was no squirrel. Boop. Well, we are super duper tired. Let's take a nap. For a little longer. Let's take a nap for a little longer. I don't know what the nap for a little longer does for me. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Kind of digging that. Alright, we need to get some more of that. We need to make a couple of rudders. So we need 3 rudders, 3 basic rudders. Basically 2 small sticks, so I need 6 small sticks. There we go. Get a couple more small sticks going on here. Get that one done up. There we go. I do like the new attachment stuff. It's so much easier than the old system was. Under the old system, it was very, very hard to attach stuff to your raft. It was very, very hard. It was annoyingly hard to get it to attach and to get it to stick. Unfortunately, we got to make like 5 billion ropes for this whole thing. But that being said, you know, it's not horrible, I guess. I wonder how you get the pillars to go on this thing now. Before, I have to remember how to build onto your raft. Okay, so I think, let's see, crafting. No, it's under building. A single pillars. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to build... Oh, not that one. There we go, because I want to build a little house on here. Since I have enough materials to do it, I might as well. Hey, my building went up to level 1. That's cool. Wonder what that does for me. Building to level 1. Objects quality will be higher by a key percentage. Oh, okay, cool. I can dig that. Now I can build a thing up there. All right. Then we can build a palm window opening there. Build a palm half wall in the back. Where's the palm half wall? I don't want banana, I don't want grass, I don't want plank. Oh, there it is. There we go. And a palm door in the front. Perfect. That'll be the back of our stuff right there. We should have enough palm fronds around here to deal with it. Yeah, 13 per. Wow. I'll probably use some of... Actually, I should use some of the... Actually, I think I'll use the... for the ceiling, I'll make it a... I'll make it a plank ceiling, too. There we go. 'Cause I got tons of planks. I've got lots of planks to use. And that'll be easy. The planks are actually the best building material you could have. Wow, 37. was like 23 in the easiest level, easiest difficulty level. Goodness gracious. That is outrageous. Outrageous, I tell you. I can't do any more because I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted from putting planks up. Putting planks up is so exhausting. Hey, Cuddy Hunker, how you doing? Thank you for the follow there, my friend. That's all I needed for the door was one? Okay. You get one more plank for that roof, too.
No power in the verse can stop
just need
me.
small sticks for that. Hey, PC's up. How you doing? Thank you for the follow as well, my friend. I hope you're having a fabulous, fabulous day. Hope you all are having a fabulous day. We got a few more minutes of this to play. I want to get my boat finished. And then we're going to be switching over. We're going to play some Star Sand tonight as well. I haven't been back in Star Sand since they updated the game. So I'm kind of excited to check out what they've done with it. And see where it's gone. I know they've added crocodiles to the game. And a bunch of other stuff, so kind of curious to see what they did with my old Star Sand. I like Star Sand. It was a pretty fun game. Kind of limited. I mean, it was a very limited game as far as what we could do in it, but it was fun for what there was. The worms were kind of an interesting aspect that I did not expect at all. How many more, I need 8 more palm fronds. Alright, let's get some more palm fronds here. Luckily, we have lots of palm fronds, baby. 3 more. 3 more palm fronds, my friends. This will give us our little shelter on our boat. Then we need 1 more plank. Then I'm probably gonna pass out trying to do this. Look at that night sky. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I love the night sky in this game, but we need to sleep. We need to sleep. We're like 100% tired. We are like getting ready to pass the frick out right there. We're gonna sleep all the way through. I don't care if we wake up at nighttime. Oh, yep, it's still nighttime, but the moon's out. The moon's out, so that's all that matters. The moon is out, and it's beautiful. I need some small sticks, baby. Oh, we gotta let's grab our water. Put our water in our barrel. There we go. We need a little bit of food. It looks like we need to steer towards land food at this point, which I need to get some more land food, dang it. We got lots of fish food, lots of seafood. All of our seafood's all dried. That's nice. That one says it's dried. It's so weird. It said it was dried. It didn't look like it was dried, though. It's so strange. So That's dried salmon without salt. That's dried salmon with salt. Let's grab some stickity-doos. And then this is gonna be our house right in here. This is where we're gonna guide the boat from, boys and girls. But first we have to tie down. We gotta make 4, 5, 6. We have to make like 7 ropes. Oh my god, we have to make so much rope now just to get our boat going. Luckily we have a gazillion coconuts around. Luckily, there's so many coconuts, it won't matter. We gotta tie our bed down. We gotta tie our chest down. We probably need like 10 ropes at least. We gotta tie our bed, our chest, our drying rack. Hey, challenge completed. Builder 1. Nice. Might as well sit and do this. Takes less energy to sit and build than it does to stand. You won't get worn out as quick. So yeah, I need my bed, my water barrel, my chest. That's 3. I need my three rudders. So that's 6. And I need another one for the sail that's still not attached here. Yeah, this one here. So that's 7, and then I need a drying rack. That's 8. I should probably just make like 10. There we go. It's the little engine that could. Oh, let's get to harvesting some coconuts. Goodness gracious, land to Goshen, my friends and countrymen. Friends, Romans, countrymen. There comes a time when you just have to chop open a bunch of coconuts. Get a lot of coconut husks. Definitely makes you want to start a hemp farm as soon as possible, doesn't it now? Because, wow. Oops. Oh, I'm too close to him. Great. There we go. No, not coconut. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's pick all these up. See how many fasteners we can make out of this stuff. So I wonder... I was wondering about these. Does this take a large rope or a small rope? Strong rope. So you need strong ropes for all of those. Good lord. Good lord in heaven. Great Scott. I'm just gonna put these striped coconuts up here with the other stuff. So basically, that got me 40. It takes 5 per, so 5 to 50. So that's basically that's 2 ropes. All that work for two ropes. Wow. So we're gonna have to do all that again. So I'm waiting for Star Trek Strange New Worlds to come out next month on Paramount Plus. Love me some Star Trek. Oh, nice. Well, I hope you enjoy it. Me, I'll go watch Next Generation. There's nothing quite like the Next Generation. Next Generation, I think Next Generation was the pinnacle of Star Trek. Voyager, I quite enjoyed Voyager and Enterprise, don't get me wrong, but man, Next Generation, wow. Captain Janeway was Voyager. Next Generation was Picard, Riker, Data. I mean, that's like the pinnacle of it, really. I mean, there's nothing better than Next Generation, for me anyhow. For me. Yeah, that to me is like, that's sort of like you know, the original Star Trek was like the OG, but I think Next Generation was kind of like the golden age, where it all kind of worked together. It was so well written. The characters were poignant. The characters actually even make sense even today. Yeah, it was just so good. Oh my god. Up Coconut Run. Let's check for coconuts. 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 Lots of coconuts all over the place. See, this is where all these bushes being out of the way helps too. Because then you can see when the coconuts are around the trees. Instead of having to run up on them, you can look from a distance and go, oh, there's coconuts over there. Whoopi Goldberg in there? Oh, they were. I mean, Guinan came into the show later into the show, and it was done. It was done as a publicity stunt. I always thought her character was just silly. I'm sorry. I'm not a big Whoopi Goldberg fan anyway. I never found her that funny. I mean, to me, she was just not that funny of a comedian, to be honest. And that was a real stretch having her in the show. It was done as a publicity stunt. And then it kind of stuck, you know, and it was like, okay, well, I guess we're stuck with Guinan now. One of my favorite characters, I love Geordi LaForge. I thought Geordi was hilarious. The interactions between Geordi and Data especially were just awesome. There's just so much I loved about that show. Hit all these a couple times. Boop, boop. Did they bring her back for the Picard series? Possibly. I have no interest in Picard, though. First of all, it's on Paramount Plus, so I'm not going to pay to watch Star Trek. I'm not that big of a fan. And second off, I've heard some bad stuff about that show. That it was pretty poorly written in a lot of ways. But then again, most stuff these days is pretty poorly written. Unless it's coming out of Korea. Those Korean makers, that they know what they're doing. They're putting out some good stuff. The Korean filmmakers, man, they are putting out the good stuff. They're like, oh, political correctness? No, we don't care. We're gonna put out quality shows that people actually want to watch. Because they're entertaining, they're good stories, they're fun, they aren't preachy. You know, they just tell a poignant story and they have characters you can relate with. That's what we want, Hollywood. Thank you very kindly. I don't want you preaching to me, one way or the other. I don't watch entertainment to be preached at. We watch entertainment to escape and to enjoy and have fun, and I get annoyed by both the left and the right for doing it. For basically injecting their views and everything into my entertainment. It's like, I want to sit down, watch a show, and yeah, if it makes me think, that's great. If it tells me what to think, no thanks. I'll turn the other door. I'll just turn the channel. I have the ultimate freedom to turn the channel. Reacher was a really good series. I liked Reacher. Reacher was good. Reacher gets good marks from me. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is like, I just want to have fun. It's like, whatever happened to just having fun? You look at shows from the 80s, even the 90s, and they were just fun. They didn't get, you know, sure, some of them would have like little messages and stuff in them, but it never was about beating you over the head with it. It was about, hey, here's something to maybe think about. Oh, Reacher was great. Oh my god. I really liked Reacher. That show, I hope that show comes out with another season. I hope that show comes out with another season, because damn, it was so well done. I really enjoyed Reacher. I mean, even a show like How I Met Your Mother, that show could never be done today. It just couldn't. Did you see The Boys on Prime? No. I saw the first season and I dipped out. The comic book itself was great, but The Boys TV show is not. It was just kind of meh. Season 2 I watched all of season 1. Season 1 was okay. It deviates extremely from the comic books, which just annoys the crap out of me. But then season 2, I watched like 2 episodes and I was like, nope, see you later. They do that a lot though anymore. They do a good season 1, they get you in, and then they go, okay, we got them now. Now we can do whatever we want and they won't care. And it's like, nah, I can dip out. I can dip out of a show. I don't get invested in shows like I used to. I mean, when Babylon 5 was out, I was invested. Even during the bad times of Babylon 5, I was invested in that show. And believe me, there was some bad times. There was some bad episodes, there was some bad writing, there was some bad moments. But even then, you know, season 5 generally, even then I stuck with it because I was like, I love these guys and I want to support them, so. Now I just don't feel that way much about shows anymore. Now I'm kind of like, take it or leave it. Yeah, I don't care. Alright, that's fastened. That's fastened. I think these are all fastened now. I can loosen it. Good, I think everything is fastened now. Nice! Everything is fastened, boys and girls. Yes! Let's take our water inside. Get our water attached down. Nice. This is our boat, baby. This is our sailboat right here, my friends. It's a little catamaran. Get that in there for sure. So as my spouse died, my TV hardly gets turned on. When it does, it's because my old computer is hooked up to it. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of stuff anymore. I mean, I watched. I mean, I really love. I really love whatchamacallit, How I Met Your Mother, but yeah, I kind of dipped out on it lately. Just kind of dipped out. I dipped out on a lot of shows. How I Met Your Mother, I just finished watching, and honestly, I see that show today, and I'm like, wow, there's no way they could make that show today. There's no way.